Please confirm the audio and video once. Hi Ankit, I'm good. How are you? Cool. Let's wait for a few seconds. So we did modulus, right? So when people join, some people join late. The first question is not that difficult. So I would like you to solve it in a minute. Akanksha, modulus basics have been done, but yeah, you can watch it. I think it won't be much of a problem because it's already done in your class already, right? So it won't be much of a problem. Yeah, Akhil, this is questions on modulus. Yesterday we did theory of modulus, and but through these questions also I'll be teaching you certain theories. All right. So here we have mod at x. So basically, two things can happen. When x is greater than 0, right? Other is when x is less than 0. So when x is greater than 0, I'll take x plus 3x plus 1 equal to 0, which means value of x will be equal to minus 1 by 4. But as you can see that I took an assumption when x is greater than 0, and here got something is less than 0, right? That means this will be wrong. Is that clear? Everyone? Does that make sense? In the case number 2, when x is less than 0, I'll take minus x here, and then plus 3x plus 1 equal to 0. That means x will be equal to minus 1 by 2. So it says sum of all the solutions. We have only one solution here, that is minus 1 by 2. From among the options, minus 2 by 4 is the double of minus 1 by 2, so we can mark that. Option D. Clear? Everyone? All right. All of you got that. Nothing much to discuss over here. Basic question this was. Coming to the next one. fx is equal to mod of x minus 3 plus mod of x minus 6 plus mod of x minus 11 and fx minus k is equal to 0 has exactly two real roots. What is the minimum integral value of k where k is a perfect square? So notice the key terms. First term is exactly two real roots. Minimum integral value of k where k is a perfect square. So keep that in mind and try to answer this. This question is actually a very good question. Why such low attendance in batch 2? Are some guys giving up on algebra? वॉइस लो है, सबके लिए लो है. खुशी एक बार रीअरेंज करना है, रिफ्रेश कर लेना एक बार. How many of you are not able to approach this? So yesterday we did a lot of things, how we can look at graphs of modulus and also the distance approach, if you remember that, right? So going by that logic, I think a lot of you must have solved. So कैसे solve किया? Distance, or did you actually see? There are a lot of things people can do, right? Some people take different values of modulus, एक बार plus लेंगे, minus लेंगे, and keep on doing that. So if you look at this, there are three different expressions, isn't it? I mean, you all understand. तो यहाँ पे क्या है कि basically there are three different expressions. Some people who do it conventionally, वो plus minus सब लेते हैं, they will solve 6 equations, but of course we won't do that because we have learned about graphs and distance वाला concept, isn't it? So I want to ask you, how do you guys do it? शौर्य तुम बोल रहे हो मिनिमम निकाला 8 तो 9 बनेगा, बट आर यू श्योर कि 9 प्लस के 2 रियल रूट्स होंगे? ये चेक किया शौर्य? The answer is 9. But all I'm asking is, did you guys actually check that when k is 9, you'll get exactly two real roots? Did you check that or not? Gaurav, by solving as many questions as possible, do all the PYQs starting from 2017 to 2023. चलो, let's do that. तो यहाँ मैं एक बहुत अच्छी चीज़ करूँगा. So, what if, see, there can be different forms of this question, right? It says k is a perfect square. Let's say this is the first part, okay, जो दिया हुआ है. If I ask the second part, where k is a multiple of 7, what if I ask this? K is a multiple of 7. तब क्या होगा? Okay. Are you getting it? What if I ask you, in third part, it has exactly one real root. So there can be multiple formats in which this can be asked, right? Do you get it? So we need a method through which any type of question, any kind of question which is like this can be solved. Do you get that? कुछ ऐसा करना है कि ये सारे सवाल हम कर पाएं. केस जो भी बोल दे वो. So इसके लिए let us do one thing. First let's try to draw the graph. So we have 3 here, 6 here, and 11 here. All right, that is cool. Okay. What else? What can be done? So we have different regions, right? We have different regions. तो एक काम करते हैं. We can ask, look at for region 1, region 2, region 3, or we can do this one thing. I put x equal to 3, what do I get? This becomes 0, 3, and 8, 11. Isn't it? This will be 11. Is that right, everyone? And at 6, if I put, it will be 6, then 3 plus 5, 11 again. 11 नहीं है, क्या आएगा? Sorry. This will be 8, isn't it? So I put 6, this becomes 3, this becomes 5, so I'll get 8 over here. For sure, right? And if I take it 11, then 8 यहाँ पे आ जाएगा, 5 यहाँ पे आ जाएगा, so it will be 13. All right. Is that fine? Is that fine? So in case you are not able to apply any kind of theorem, you can just put it like this and try to look at the way this graph behaves. So if I take 5, just for looking at how this will behave, if I put 5, then 5 minus 3 is 2, 5 minus 6, mod लगा 1 आ जाएगा, 5 minus 7, 6 आ जाएगा, 2 plus 1, 3 plus 6, 9. ठीक है, so basically, this is how the graph goes. And let's put 7 here, 7 minus 3 is 4, this is 1, this is 4, 4 plus 1 plus 4 is 9, ठीक है, तो ठीक है, ऐसा ही graph जाएगा. Is that right, everyone? Does that make sense? So what I'm trying to tell you, in case you do not remember, you forget everything, जो कि होगा नहीं, तो ये बात तो clear है, this is how the graph will look like. 3 के पहले क्या होना चाहिए? Let me take something like, let's take 0, है ना? 0. So at 0, this is 3, this is 6, 3 plus 6, 9, plus 11 is 20. So of course the graph is going upwards. And 11 के बाद, let's take, if I take 12, 9, 6, 15, 1, 16, so it will again go up. So now we are sure about one thing. The minimum value the graph has reached is 8. Okay? Is that fine? So let me draw the proper coordinate axis. अब यहाँ पे जो बताने जा रहा हूँ मैं, that is very, very, very important, and that's going to blow your mind. So, now, listen to me very carefully. This is the graph of fx, isn't it? Am I right? This is fx. And this guy says fx minus k is equal to 0. So if you remember in yesterday's class, I told you that if it is minus k, then the graph will shift k steps downwards. Do you remember that? The graph will shift k steps downwards. Is that cool? Do you get that? Also, by the way, how many roots fx has right now? It has 0 roots because it's not touching the real axis. ये बात भी clear है? The graph is not touching x-axis, that means it has 0 roots right now. Okay? अगर मैं, so this k units नीचे लेके जाऊंगा मैं. So अगर मैं इसको let's say यहाँ से यहाँ कहीं भी घुमाता हूँ, graph को I move it like this. The moment graph touches the 6, at that moment I'll have only one root, and that is at 6. Clear? So if someone asks you in this question has exactly one root, then what is the value of k? You will write what? 8. The graph is going 8 units downwards, so it has only one root. Am I clear? This is something which I need you to understand. जो चीज़ें आपको आती हैं, ये क्वेश्चन आपने किया होगा, but through this question you can solve a lot of many questions. Cool. What does that mean? अगर मैं और नीचे चला गया, if I move more than 8 steps नीचे, then the graph will definitely intersect the x-axis at 2 points. So more than 8, 8.1, 8.2, or whatever. So basically, a has to be greater than 8 in case we need 2 roots. Do you get that? K is equal to 8 if we need only one root. And k is less than 8 if we need no roots. How cool is that? आ गया मजा? देखा? So that is why graphs are very important. The people who are good in graphs, they are good in all sorts of algebraic aspects. So through this one question, we have solved so many different questions. Beautiful. So इसका आंसर क्या हो जाएगा? K is a perfect square greater than 8. The perfect square, which is minimum, is 9. Of course, 9 is the answer. And if I ask you about the multiple of 7, answer is 14. मजा आ गया ना? चलो. Let's do one more question. Find the area of the region bounded by the graph. This is equal to 9. अजीम, multiple of 7, 7 2s are 14. 8 से बड़ा पहला multiple 7 का कौन सा है? 14. That's it. ओके नवीन मल्होत्रा, बट नाउ आई थिंक सर ये एक डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन था जिसको कोई भी इंसान 10 से 20 सेकंड में कर देगा. गुरु, आई जस्ट टोल्ड यू ना, इफ द ग्राफ इंटरसेक्ट्स द एक्स एक्सिस एट 2 पॉइंट्स, दैट मींस इट हैज एग्जैक्टली 2 रियल रूट्स. दैट्स इट. अब मैंने कल एक और बात सिखाई थी आप लोगों को. नाउ सी, दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. लेट्स फॉरगेट कि यहाँ 5 लिखा है या 3 लिखा है, व्हाटएवर. व्हाट इफ आई आस्क यू draw the graph of mod x plus mod y equal to 9. So how is it drawn? Everybody listen to me carefully. Now you'll get the real application. See, so what I tell you initially, whenever you want to do this, first you need to ignore the graphs. So I'll draw the graph for x plus y equal to 9. ऐसा ही होगा, x plus y equal to 9. This is 9 comma 0. This is 0 comma 9. Am I right? By the way, I'm planning a coordinate geometry session. Okay? So we'll be going deep into it. You must have seen this kind of graph, but now I'll tell you that why this is happening. So x plus y equal to 9. Okay? See, now what happens? The moment I put a mod over x, then what's going to happen now? X की value -9 भी हो सकती है. So now the graph will look like this. By the way, you need to understand one thing. देखो, समझना इस बात को, everyone. Is this clear? See, what is happening? Let's say this is a point. At this point, the value of graph is this and also this, and that is impossible. We cannot have 2 values of y for 1 value of x. That is against the rule. So whenever this happens, you know what happens exactly in this case? Anyone? पूरा मिट गया यार ये. कहाँ था? Okay. So whatever has gone beyond this will be this will be removed. Clear? That will be removed. Okay. This will be removed. All right. And moment I put modulus at y, then this same thing will be reflected. So now we'll have something like this, where all the things which are superfluous क्या होता है, जो extra आ गया वो सब remove हो जाएगा. So now we have a rhombus. Is that clear, everyone? APGP हमने किया तो है. कौन king वाला? Who is the king? हाँ, reflect कर दिया ना. Is that clear? The graph is clear to all of you? Great. Now, so yesterday I talked about one thing, if you do remember. I talked about a concept called shifting of origin. Remember that? याद है तो मैंने क्या कहा था? Shifting of origin. Like in this case, the origin is 0, 0. At what point this becomes 0? At x equal to 5, and this becomes 0 at y equal to -3, isn't it? Is that right? Is that right? So what's going to happen? Now, see, what's going to happen? The same figure will move in such a way, the same figure is going to move in such a way that its origin becomes 5 comma -3, somewhere over here. And the graph will look the same. Got it? Everyone? Clear? तो हमें सीख क्या मिली? Whenever if someone asks you area of the region bounded by the graphs, and whatever there is, you just have to ignore these things. They'll just shift the origin and nothing else. So tell me something. If this rhombus is here or anywhere in the world, anywhere in the universe, it will have same area, isn't it? It will have same area. We are not really concerned about what's the new origin. We're just concerned about what's the area and what's one dimension. Is that right? तो ये अगर 9 9 है, this will be 9√2. One side is 9√2. It's basically a square. So 9√2 is there. So the answer is 9√2 side का square. That is 162. Is that clear? So they need to keep this in mind. कि origin कुछ भी हो, हमें फर्क नहीं पड़ता. The area will remain the same. That is the most important part. Just note that down somewhere while you're making the notes. Just note down that the only the figure is shifting, but area remains the same. This figure has not changed its shape at all. And you have 5 comma minus 3, then your origin. All I'm saying is, it doesn't really matter where is the origin. The main thing is, the graph, the rhombus is still the same. 9 कैसे आया? Pythagoras theorem, Archie. This is 9. I'll change the color. This is 9. This is also 9. It's 90 degree. तो कितना हो जाएगा? By Pythagoras theorem. 9 square plus 9 square का square root. Isn't it? Yes, Ankit. Origin can be limited if they are asking about the area. अब वो origin ही पूछ लेगा तब तो तुम बताना ही पड़ेगा, है ना? Tanya, how to find the origin? Yes, of course. See, this is x minus 5. x minus 5 को 0 रख दो. कब आएगा? When x is equal to 5. y plus 3 को 0 रख दो. कब होगा? When y is equal to minus 3. So new origin is 5 comma minus 3. That's it. मैंने उल्टा लिखा, minus 5 लिख दिया मैंने. ये 5 comma minus 3 है. Okay? So ठीक तो लिखा मैंने, सही लिखा. 5 comma minus 3. Okay. Ujjwal, वो same rhombus है. This and this rhombus is same. The only thing is the origin which is 0 comma 0 has not shifted to 5 comma minus 3. Nothing else. अरे Cauchy approximation नहीं है. Okay? चलो. Clear all of you? Brave यार, yeah, the 2n square. Do not think about formula. Simple सी बात है, वो तो Pythagoras theorem से है ना. चलो. Let us go to the next one. Find the area of the region enclosed by this and this. Take pi as this much. Yes, Ujjwal, exactly. Priyanshu, all squares are rhombuses, so that doesn't really matter, है ना? All squares are rhombuses. यहाँ 45 डिग्री इसलिए मैंने स्क्वायर का फॉर्मूला यूज कर लिया. अमन नहीं, कॉन्सेप्ट्स भी करेंगे. कल कॉन्सेप्ट इसे कर चुके ना हम लोग, इसलिए क्वेश्चंस बचे थे तो क्वेश्चंस आज करा रहा हूँ. ओके अमन? How many of you are not able to approach this question? $31 वाला अमन, उसमें सिर्फ क्वेश्चंस करेंगे. बहुत सारे. How many of you not able to approach the question? All of you can? Oh, okay. Question. Start कैसे करना? Exactly. That's the problem. यहाँ पे एक ग्राफ ऐसा which you guys know about. This one, isn't it? It will be a rhombus, essentially a square, right? With 8 root 2 as the side. ठीक है? तो पता है. I think we're going to consider this. What exactly is this? है ना? ये क्या होगा ये नहीं पता है. Isn't it? Listen, धीरे धीरे आ जाएगा. Nikita says it's a circle. Exactly, it's a circle. But how do we know, Nikita, it's a circle? Archul says that. याद कर रखा है, ये पता है कि circle है. Circle equation है, all of you know that. ठीक है, if you know that, then it's cool. So, a circle with radius 7, isn't it? This is 7 comma 0. This is 0 comma 7. Right? This is minus 7 comma 0. And this is 0 comma minus 7. Right? With center at origin and radius as root 7. Radius is root 7. 7 नहीं, root 7 है. हाँ, अच्छा मैंने 7 बोला क्या? It's root 7. Root 7 is the radius. तो ये minus root 7 हो जाएगा. Minus root 7. Okay, cool. And this one we already know. The rhombus है ना? So this is how it goes like. Will look like. Where these points are 8 comma 0 and this is 0 comma 8. So all you do is see. It says इस rhombus के अंदर but circle के बाहर. So basically talking about which area? Talking about this area. Isn't it? Is that clear? So all we have to do is subtract the area of the circle from the rhombus. Okay? Okay? So this is 8 root 2 side square minus 22 by 7 times. What is our root 7? Root 7 square. That is what we need to find out. So 64 2s are 128 minus 22. The answer is 106. Is that clear? अच्छा, कितने लोगों को ये नहीं पता कि ये सर्कल है? हाँ माने, रूट 7 लिया है मैंने. ठीक है? How many of you do not know that it is a circle? If you don't know, I'll just show it to you. अनिकेत, चलो बताता हूँ मैं, कोई बात नहीं. मैं सबसे पहले एक सर्कल बना के दिखाता हूँ. ठीक है? The moment you understand this, the question will be clear, isn't it? Question to clear. Chalo. I am going to do something over here. आज मैं जो करूँगा यहाँ पे तुम्हारी ज़िंदगी के लिए बहुत नई चीज़ होगी. Are you excited to learn something really new? Okay. All of us know the Pythagoras theorem. And in batch 1, I discussed geometry, right? I discussed a lot about this. Batch 2 में बाद में आएगा ये. So Pythagoras theorem is known to everyone. Pythagoras theorem का जो exact equation is looks like this: x square plus y square is equal to z square, where x and y are perpendicular and z is lateral. So we call z as hypotenuse, and we call x and y as perpendicular or base or vice versa. Blur हो गया क्या? Has the video gone blur? Auto focusing हो रहा है क्या? Wait. Let's wait for a few seconds. Is it fine now? No, Manil, देखो अभी मैं तुम्हें अच्छी चीज़ सिखाऊंगा. I'll show you something really nice, है ना? So I hope you guys are excited about that. ठीक है. So now you guys listen to me carefully. When it is a right angle triangle, that is what we get, Pythagoras theorem. But now I'll do something really beautiful over here. What if I assume z to be a constant? Let me say z is a constant. Okay, z is a constant. Got it? And this point is, let's say, x and y. X and y are variable. Am I right? And this is 0, 0. So I hope all of you understand this, that x and y are वेरिएबल्स. आर्यन लेस देन 8 मतलब उसके अंदर का एरिया. बात ये देख रहे हो, जो लाइन के नीचे अंदर है, लेस देन मतलब वो इनइक्वालिटी थी वो. सो वी आर श्योर एक्स एंड वाई और वेरिएबल्स, and they can assume any value, isn't it? So now see, the perpendicular that this point drops on x-axis will be of how much length? This will be of y length, isn't it? Right? And this base, this will be of x length horizontal. Am I right? Which means if I join these 2 points by Pythagoras theorem, this will be equal to root of x square plus y square. Is that fine? दीप मैं समझा रहा हूँ. ये सब लोग देखो, इस तरह से काफ़ी मज़ा आने वाला है. This you are going to enjoy it. So see, तो हो क्या रहा है? रूट ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस वाई स्क्वायर, इसको मैंने कांस्टेंट ले लिया है ना. जेड इज कांस्टेंट, दिस गाय इज कांस्टेंट. नाउ व्हाट डज दैट मीन? कि एक्स और वाई जिंदगी में कहीं भी जाएगा, दिस विल ऑलवेज बी एट अ डिस्टेंस ऑफ रूट एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस वाई स्क्वायर फ्रॉम द ओरिजिन, इजंट इट? ठीक उस तरह से जिस तरह अगर आप किसी जानवर को बांध दो, देखा है, अ काउ इज टाइड टू अ पोल, लॉट ऑफ क्वेश्चंस, आर डी शर्मा. The cow is a variable, it can go anywhere, but this pole is fixed and the distance is fixed. So if it goes anywhere, it will definitely form a circle. Right? And this fixed distance is nothing but the radius. So root of x square plus y square, if I assume it to be equal to r, then squaring both sides, I'll get the equation of a circle whose center is at origin and radius is r. Okay? मैं जानता हूँ बहुत लोग मैथ्स से नफरत इसलिए करते थे क्योंकि वो इस तरह सोचते ही नहीं थे, किताबों में लिखा ही नहीं था. But it's very simple, है ना? Mathematics is simple. Life is complicated. So now I think and feel that you have got it. Yes, Daphne, I told that in circle wala class. ठीक है? All right, everyone, is that clear? And needless to say that I have discussed about shifting of origin lot many times. So if x square plus y square equal to r square is a circle whose center is at origin and radius is r, then if the new origin is, let's say, a comma b, then here this will become x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square is equal to r square. So here I'll hold this and go forward in this session because this is what I'm going to do in detail in coordinate geometry, which I'm planning for next week. Is that clear? So if you expand this, you will get general equation of circle. Okay, shifting of origin. हाँ आयुष, मैंने एक बार YouTube पे कराया था शायद, but I think it's clear to all of you. Clear? Chalo. Good. So coordinate geometry, will deep dive into it. Now going back to the question that we were solving, all of you solve it now, isn't it? तो less than का मतलब क्या हुआ? Rhombus के अंदर, greater than क्या हुआ? Circle के बाहर. So We have done that. In fact, once you understand these things, ये तुम्हें ड्रॉ करने की जरूरत भी नहीं होगी. You just write square of 8 root 2 minus pi r square and you will solve it just in 5 to 6 seconds. Right? ठीक है, आगे बढ़ते हैं. This question. Number of integer solutions for this. This is a very good question, I must say. हाँ, अनिकेत आंसर 106 था. सिमरन, एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस वाई स्क्वायर इक्वल टू आर स्क्वायर है ना, तो आर स्क्वायर की वैल्यू 7 है, तो आर की वैल्यू तो रूट 7 हो जाएगी. ओके सिमरन, आई होप यू गॉट दैट. वकार इज नमन, इज दिस द आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन? मॉड एक्स प्लस मॉड वाई लेस देन इक्वल टू 6. इसका आंसर बता रहे हो क्या आप लोग? ओके, वाओ. आदित्य कौन सा वाला? ये मॉड एक्स प्लस मॉड वाई लेस देन इक्वल टू 6. How you guys are doing it so quickly? वामसी, नवीन, केशव, वकार, आखिर क्या किया आप लोगों ने यहाँ पे? A lot of people getting 84 as the answer in both the batches. कैसे? मानना कोई बात नहीं. इंटीग्रल सॉल्यूशंस का एक सेशन में प्लान कर रखा है. A lot of people are saying that इंटीग्रेशन be it linear equation, quadratic or this. मुझे बस ये बताओ कि 84 तुम लोग कैसे आ रहा है? I'm kind of very much intrigued. कुछ लोग 85 आ रहा है, ठीक है. कैसे? ये फॉर्मूला कहाँ पढ़ा आप लोगों ने? आधे लोग बोल रहे हैं समझ नहीं आया, आधे लोग ये फॉर्मूला जानते हैं. एप्लीकेशन क्लास में किया गया? ओके. एप्लीकेशन क्लास में हुआ होगा. राइट. ये कैसे होता है पता है? ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है? डू यू गाइस नो इट? चलो, ये तो ठीक है. व्हाट इफ आई राइट एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस वाई स्क्वायर इज लेस देन इक्वल टू 6 नंबर ऑफ इंटीजर सॉल्यूशंस? वुड यू विल डू दैट? चलो, तो इसके लिए मॉडुलस के लिए इसमें कर पाओगे? द सेम थिंग. No problem. So let us try to understand that why these things happen. Tanya, I'm asking, what if this is the question? That's what I'm asking. I'm not changing the question. I'm just changing the question. Like I'm saying, the shortcut that you guys know, is it applicable everywhere? Not really. So let us understand why this works. Okay? So again, be very careful. So this is what we have. All right. This point is how much? 6, 0. And this point is how much? 0, 6. All right. All of us know that. Okay. तथागत छोड़ दो, शॉर्टकट नहीं, बहुत अच्छी बात है. अभी तुम्हें लॉजिक समझना चाहिए. Okay. So we need to find the integer points. Now all of you must understand one thing. If I start drawing lines like this, at x equal to 6, at x equal to 5, x equal to 4, x equal to 3, x equal to 2, x equal to 1, and then similarly here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So wherever these points intersect, that is what we need to count. So I hope you understand that what we want to count. Do you understand that? What do we want to count? Do you understand that? है ना? Less than equal to 6 है ना? So basically whatever is inside the rhombus, that and as well as whatever is on that line, इसलिए equal to भी लगा हुआ है. If it was only less than 6 तो अंदर का करते, equal to है तो इस line पे जो है वो भी कर लेंगे. I hope that is clear to all of you. है ना? प्रियांशु कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री में करेंगे वो चीज़. फिलहाल ये देख लेते हैं, समझ जाते हैं इसको. So all of us understand that. Very good. Now, if I keep on counting manually, it will take me a lot of time. So what we need to do? We have to try to generalize these things. And how do we do that? Let us try to generalize. So everybody, now see, let me write y and x over here. Y and x over here. So if I put x equal to 0 in this, the value of y will be what? वैल्यू 5 minus 6 to plus 6, but I'm not concerned about that. मैं क्या करूँगा? I'm just concerned about first quadrant, only this much. ध्यान से सुनना. अभी let's ignore this, let's ignore this, and let's ignore this. So what we need to consider, every point that is inside this plus 1 0 2 0 3 0 4 0 5 0 and 6 0. These points. समझ लो बात को? So what are the points are inside the first quadrant and these points on one axis? So if these points are, let's say, equal to x, listen to me carefully. So what I have taken? I have taken the points which are inside the first quadrant and on one of the axis. इसका नहीं लिया मैंने, सिर्फ इसका लिया. If I do that and this is x, then 4x करते ही I will get. So basically, what is this x? What is this x? One quadrant plus one axis. So if I make it 4x, I'll get 4 quadrants plus 4 axis. And all I need to do is add 1 because that will be, this one is for the origin. This point. Origin. Am I clear? Is the methodology clear to all of you? The methodology is clear? Yes. तो एक बात तो कंफर्म हो गई है. The answer would always be 1 more than a multiple of 4. 4x plus 1. 84 तो वैसे ही गलत था. 85 हो भी सकता है. Okay? Yeah, I'll just repeat Ankit once. See, the point that I mark 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. चाहिए होंगे 1 0 से 6 0 तक. और ये सारे पॉइंट जो अंदर हैं, तो I'm talking first quadrant. If I assume these points which I have marked to be x, then x denotes all the points which are in one quadrant and one axis. This axis, not this one. Only this. इसका 4 times कर दोगे, तो I'll get all 4 quadrants and all 4 axes except the origin. इसलिए +1 end में कर दिया. ठीक है अंकित? And Pulkit, Tanya. Satish, catch up from here. Because this question क्या आगे जो है वहाँ से करना, बाकी रिवाइंड कर लेना. So I'll wait for 30 seconds, all of you. Absorb the information and then tell me if that is clear. Cool. So let us try to solve the question now. So when x is 0, how many y's are possible when x is 0? From 1 to 6. अब तुम लोग पूछोगे कि मैंने 0 to 6 क्यों लिया? मतलब इस इक्वेशन में if I put x equal to 0 then y can range from -6 to 6. एक ही क्वाड्रेंट ले रहे हैं और ओरिजिन नहीं ले रहे हैं, इसीलिए मैंने 0 वाला नहीं लिया. वो बाद में हम यहाँ पे काउंट कर लेंगे. Is that clear everyone? I'm taking 1 to 6. Is that cool? Moment I take x equal to 1, so 6 यहाँ 1 लूँगा, 6 minus 5, so I'll get 1 to 5. Perfect. And I'll keep on decreasing similarly. So if it is 2, I'll get points from 1 to 4. If it is 3, I'll get points from 1 to 3. If it is 4, 5, ऐसे करूँगा, तो 4 पे I'll get 1 to 2, and 5 पे I'll get only 1. Should I take 6 over here? Should I take 6 over here? Of course, I should take because इस point को हमें count करना है. 6, this becomes, this is only 0. अच्छा नहीं, ये नहीं करना होगा. हम 0 6 पहले ले चुके हैं ना. हाँ. Is that right? So all we have is how many points here? 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. Let's add them. What do we get? 21. We get 21 by adding all of it and then putting it here. So 4 into 21 plus 1 is our answer. That is 85. Got it everyone? Isn't this cool? तो इतना कर लिया है तो लगे हाथ. ये संकेत. Focus on one quadrant and solve a generalization. इतना कर ही लिया है तो लगे हाथ सर्कल भी कर ही लेते हैं. क्यों भाई? Let's do the same thing for circle also. So now if I ask you integral solutions of x square plus y square is less than or equal to 25. Make it 25 रुको. Make it 36. Okay. So basically this circle with radius is 6. We want to count all the points. कैसे करेंगे? Everybody pay attention. So first quadrant, so y and x. The first quadrant. I put x as 0. How many points do you get at y? Everything from 1 to 6. Is that fine? Is that fine? I put x as 1. देखो x 1 होगा. यहाँ ध्यान देना. Y square is less than or equal to 36 minus x square. So I put x as 1. Then 35. 35 का square root is 5 point something. So I'll get points from 1 to 5. I hope that is clear to all of you. I'll wait for 20 seconds so that the second step is clear to everyone. फर्क पता क्या पड़ रहा है? In the last case, things were linear. So हर चीज एक-एक से कम होती है. यहाँ ऐसा नहीं होगा. Moment I put x as 2, so 2 square is 4. 36 minus 4 32. 32 का square root is again 5 point something, so I'll get 1 to 5 only. देखा? In the previous case 6 से 5 फिर 4. यहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं हो रहा. It's a curve. I hope you understand this part, right? So you put 3 square is then 36 minus 9 is 27. Again, I'll get 125. That is the thing over here. Okay. I put 4, 16. So 37, 16, 20. Y square is less than root 20. Root 20 वैल्यू क्या होगी? 4 और 5 के बीच में होगी. All understand that, right? We will not calculate root 20. We know 4 square is 16, 5 square is 25, 4 point something ही होगी. So I'll get 1 to 4. I put this as 5, 25 हो गया 11. So 3 point something, so 1 to 3. Right? मुझे 6 पुट करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है क्योंकि वो 4 पर काउंट करने में आ जाएगा. So how many things do we have? 6 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3. Are you getting it? Everyone. 28 आ गया. Perfect. Now you know 4 into 28, 4 quadrants का plus 1. Answer is 113. आ गया मजा? मुझे नहीं लगता कि अब कैट इस तरह के सवाल इससे ज़्यादा डिफिकल्ट जिंदगी में कभी भी दे सकता है. जो मैं इतना लिखा है लिखने की जरूरत भी नहीं है, isn't it? नहीं शौर्य साइन कॉस से तो नहीं खेलता. ये समझाया था मैंने, इसलिए तो लिखा है, जरूरत ही नहीं है. 6 point something, 5 point something, just have to write 6, 5, 5, 5 and you can do it. Clear? Did you enjoy this? Harsh, greater than, फिर तो infinity होगा of course. R may not x equal to 6 because then we are counting only one axis, no? If you take 6 then 6, 0 4 बार count extra हो जाएगा. That is the problem. चलो, great. The best thing is you guys are understanding everything. I'm so happy for that. So let's do this question. 3x plus 2 mod y plus y is 7 and this. Find the value of x plus 2y. Yes, Simran. Yes, Aishani. So sorry. There is painting going on in the adjoining studio. We are making more studios. So this turpentine oil, the vapors are in the air. So coughing. X plus 2y. Getting 0 as the answer? You sure? A lot of you are getting 0 as the answer. Okay. Let's wait for more answers. I'm waiting for more answers. Yeah, 0 is correct. So basically, there will be how many regions? 4 different regions, greater than or less than लेके करोगे तो, right? So in the end, you will get the value of x to be 2 and y to be minus 1. ठीक है? Should I solve it? X is greater than 0, y greater than 0, that is first. X less than 0, y greater than 0, that is second. X greater than 0, y less than 0, that is the third one. X and y both are less than 0. So we have 4 different regions. You can solve it. थोड़ा सा calculation है, but won't take more than 2 minutes. Greater than 0. Should I solve it? I think you can solve it, right? जैसे यहाँ पे 3x y greater than 0, so plus 3y is equal to 7. Here I'll get 2x plus 3y is equal to 1. If I subtract, I'll get value of x equal to 6. Right? The value of x equal to 6, isn't it? If you subtract, you know how to solve it. So x equal to 6, put कर दो कहीं पे भी. Y will be minus 11 by 3. But this will be wrong because our assumption was both are greater than 0. So this doesn't satisfy. So we'll solve the second one. So keep on solving it. At one point I'll get the answer. Right? All when do that. No need to solve it further. Right? चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. Let's solve this question. ये तो ठीक है, ये तो ऐसे कर लिया है. Let's solve this. Very nice. Let's solve this question. Yeah. Give me 2 minutes time, solve it, and surprise me with your answers. Well, how many of you were not able to approach this? अनिकेत को सब लोग डिप्रेस मत करो. कैसे आया कोई बताओ. ऐसा पूछा ऋषिता ने, तो आर्यन ने बोला वैल्यू चेक कर लो सब इनवैलिड में से. यार एक बात बताओ, अगर तुम्हें यही करना है तो मेरे इतने पढ़ाने का फ़ायदा क्या है कि नहीं? ये करके तो तुमने मेरा दिल तोड़ दिया यार. एक बात बताओ, कल मैंने बहुत लंबा ज्ञान दिया था अबाउट डिस्टेंस, राइट? व्हाट इज दिस? दिस इज नथिंग बट द सम ऑफ डिस्टेंसेस ऑफ x फ्रॉम 20/3 and 40/3. एम आई राइट? Look at modulus in this way. ठीक है ना, 3x minus 20 0 होगा when x is 20/3. ये तो पता जरूरत नहीं है, this is 0 x is 40/3. So all of us know that this question is talking about in what case the sum of the distance of x from 20/3 and 40/3 will be 20. यही तो पूछना चाह रहे हैं. एग्जैक्टली क्वेश्चन, बात ही खत्म हो गई. मैंने 3 से डिवाइड कर लिया तो बेसिकली ये 20/3. 3 से डिवाइड मैंने किया तो एवरीथिंग इज 20/3. व्हिच मींस इफ यू पुट x एनीवेयर इन बिटवीन दिस इंटरवल, एनीवेयर, इसके बीच का डिस्टेंस इज 20/3 ओनली, इजंट इट? तो बस x के बीच में लाई करेगा. व्हाट इज 20/3? 6.6, 6.40/3, 13.33. इनके बीच में 6 से बड़ा 13 से कम, ऑप्शन सी. दैट्स ऑल. दिस क्वेश्चन शुड बी हैव बीन सॉल्व्ड इन 3 to 5 seconds एंड नथिंग एल्स. यही किया है जिसने. आई एम वेरी हैप्पी. तनिष, नवनील, ऐशानी कल समझाया था. कल यूर एब्सेंट. इफ यूर एब्सेंट वॉच द रिकॉर्डिंग ऑफ इट. जिसने ऐसा किया है बहुत अच्छी बात है. अरे डी कैसे होगा? डी नहीं होगा ना, 6.66 से बड़ा. ये छोटा है भाई. अरे तो कोई बात नहीं. ओके. हर्ष यार, अलजेब्रा इजी ही होता है ब्रो. अभी तक इतने दिनों में पता चल जाना चाहिए कि अलजेब्रा से जो डर था वो तो बिना बात का था. यू नो. ठीक है, चलो लेट्स गो टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. चलो इसके लिए आई एम गिविंग यू 3 मिनट्स. यू नो व्हाट, ये क्वेश्चन शायद मैंने ही बनाया. आई एम नॉट वेरी श्योर. आई मेड अ क्वेश्चन वंस. आई थिंक इट इज मेड बाय मी ओनली. प्रोबेबली. आर्यन क्योंकि डिस्टेंस 20/3 और 43 कुछ भी ले लोगे उसका सम 20/3 ही आएगा ना. आर्यन कल नहीं आए थे क्या? जो लोग कल नहीं आए थे वो एक बार कल का आखिरी 1 घंटा जरूर देख लेना. नहीं समझ आया क्या? ओके वेट लेट मी डू इट अगेन. एवरीवन पे अटेंशन. जिसको समझ में नहीं है फिर से बताता हूँ एक बार, समझना बात को. ये बंदा 0 कब होगा व्हेन x is 20/3. ये कब होगा व्हेन x is 40/3. अच्छा दूसरी बात, कोफिशिएंट 3x था, यहाँ 3x था, तो मैं जब बाई 3 किया है तो ये भी डिस्टेंस इनके बीच का भी 3 से डिवाइड हो जाएगा. सो द क्रिटिकल पॉइंट्स आर 20/3 एंड 40/3. ओके सो लेट्स से x is over here. x is over here over a units away from 20/3. तो ये कितना हो जाएगा? दिस विल बी हाउ मच? ये पूरा कितना है? 20/3 ना. 40/3 minus 20/3 is how much? 20/3 only. This is a, so this whole will be 20/3 minus a. According to question, the sum of distance of x from 20/3 and 40/3 must be equal 20/3. So a plus this will be 20/3 only. इसीलिए मैंने बोला कि x यहां से लेके यहां तक कहीं भी घूम सकता है. Anywhere. It has to be greater than 6.66 and less than 13.33. Aniket, is that clear now? Chetna? ठीक है ना? क्लियर ऑल ऑफ यू? चलो परफेक्ट. वो जो प्यारा सा सुंदर सा क्वेश्चन था उस पर आते हैं ना एक बार. चलो इसे करते हैं. सो आई एम गिविंग यू 3 मिनट्स. चलो अब तो शायद उसमें कर लिया. नाउ 2 मिनट्स मोर. आई वांट यू टू पे अटेंशन टू दिस. पता है बहुत लोग क्वेश्चन नहीं आएगा. विशाल क्रिटिकल पॉइंट फाइंड करने के लिए विशाल गॉड क्रिटिकल पॉइंट कैसे मिलता है? जो एक्सप्रेशन तो 0 कर देते हो. अगर x - 2 होता तुम बोलते हैं हाँ x वैल्यू 2 होगी क्रिटिकल पॉइंट. बोलते हैं ना ऐसा. बस वही चीज़ है. राइट. ओके या मैं आया जरा पानी लेके. How many of you could not answer the question? Could not find the approach? A lot of you have answered it to be 2. Wow. कैसे किया वैसे? Those who got 2, how many could not get the answer or could not get the approach at all? I can see only 10 to 12 people answer that. चलो कोई बात नहीं. You know what is happening? The next window is getting painted and the turpentine oil which is coating my nostrils, and because of my hand the pain is increasing. So this will be automatic. Already we have done 1.25 hours. So at exactly 1.5 hours we'll end this session and we'll continue it tomorrow. Okay? आज 2 घंटे से ऊपर नहीं जाएंगे, 1.5 घंटे खत्म कर देंगे. Okay, cool? This is the last question. But this one particular question is going to teach you a lot of things. चलो 3 solutions. ये कैसे हो सकता है? In what case will you get 3 solutions? रुको जतिन, अभी एक सवाल कर लेते हैं पहले. So we have, ये सवाल कहाँ चला गया? Yes, this. So mod of x square plus 12x plus 34 mod close is equal to c. So people can do it in different ways. You can then open the mod and you can get plus c, minus c, do a lot of stuff and try to solve it. But I am going to do something really cool over here. ठीक है. Ultimately, if you open the mod, you get 34 plus 34 minus c, all that is there. Okay. But is that a quadratic expression? Yes or no? It is a quadratic expression. We are sure about that. Moreover, tell me something. When I was teaching quadratic equation, there's one thing which all of us did. This is parabola, and if this is alpha, this is beta. The point of minima or maxima occurs at alpha plus beta by 2. Do you remember that? The average of roots. Right? So alpha plus beta, sum of roots is, all of you know, is minus b by a. That means alpha plus beta by 2, which happens to be the minima or the maxima, is minus b by 2a. Minima कब होता है? When coefficient of x square is positive. Maxima कब होगा? When coefficient of x square is negative. All of us know that. There's no problem in that. चलो, cool. So coming to this, ये 34 plus ये मैंने जो भी होना, मतलब ये एक बात तो confirm है that the minima will occur at x equal to minus 6. Am I right? Minus b by 2a, मतलब minus 12 by 2 times 1. X equal to minus 6. So graph without the mod would have looked like this. Is that right? Is that right? Where this point, the middle point, is minus 6. Is that right? Which means this point will be, let's put minus 6 here. So minus 6 put करूँगा अगर मैं, minus 6 का square plus 12 into minus 6 plus 34. कितना मिल जाएगा मुझे? 36 minus 72 plus 34. 2 मिलेगा ना मुझे? I'll get 2. All right. Mod के बाहर 2, mod के अंदर minus. This is minus 2. So this is, if you look at this clearly, minus 6 comma 0, and this guy is 0 comma minus 2. Okay. The moment I put a modulus, what happens? All the negatives turn to positive. Graph will look like this. This will be gone away. तो ये उतना ही ऊपर जाएगा. कितना ऊपर? 2 नीचे था, 2 ऊपर चला जाएगा. We got the answer. अब तुम बोलोगे आंसर कैसे है? Why this is the answer? मैं पूरा मिटा के फिर से दिखाऊंगा. Well, first of all of you, tell me, the graph of this ultimately will look like this, isn't it? And right now I have proven that this point is minus 6 and this point is, इसके बिल्कुल आगे यहाँ पे, this point is 2. 3 roots कैसे exactly? अब मेरी बात सब लोग ध्यान से देखेंगे. इतना क्लियर है ना? The graph is clear to all of you. Yes or no? Tell me in the comments. Is the graph clear? Write clear in the comments. Is the graph clear? Write clear in the comments about the graph. Yeah, Daphne, Aratrika will go there. See. Now, everyone. अब तुम्हें फिर से मजा आएगा जो मजा पहली बार आया था, और ये मजा मैं सारे देश को देना चाहता हूँ. And that's the reason I joined Like Wanta back. So tell me something. Okay. This point, कुछ भी हो गया, हाँ? This is the value of c. If this is the value of c, then we have two solutions, 1 and 2. If this is the value of c, we have two solutions again, 1 and 2. If this is the value of c, we had no solution because the graph is not intersecting c. If the value of c is this x-axis only, then we have two solutions. If the value of c lies somewhere over here, then we have 1, 2, 3 and 4 solutions. 3 तभी आएंगे जब c ऐसे जाएगा और इसको एकदम टच करेगा और आगे निकल जाएगा. That is at c equal to 2. That is the answer. That's all. अब इसी एक सवाल से बहुत सारे सवाल हो गया. So if someone asks you, तो देखो अब यहाँ पे क्या क्या होगा? There are different things which we can understand. C is less than 0, then that means we have no solution, right? Right? C is equal to 0, we have two solutions. Is that clear? If C lies between 0 and 2, 0 and 2, greater than 0, less than 2, then we'll be having 4 solutions, isn't it? If C is exactly 2, we have 3 solutions. If C is greater than 2, we'll have 2 solutions. See, these many ranges are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 different regions in which C can lie, and depending on whatever the question is, you can answer it. C graph है ना? C is the value of the function अथर्व. C तो straight line है जो y पे है, parallel to x-axis. It's the value of y, the value of function, the value of the entire expression, right? Yes, Priyanshu, the loop. It's a loop, right? It ends where it started. हाँ, normally वैसे भी हो जाएगा, but you will take more than like 5 minutes for that. Isn't this beautiful? So start playing with graphs. So we'll end the session over here, and I'll take tomorrow. Actually, it's something else was planned. I think tomorrow there's nothing in batch 2. Day after tomorrow there was logical reasoning, but I think we can have LR the next week, and we can do everything in functions. And through functions also algebra is revised once. हाँ वैसे भी कर सकते थे, कंप्लीट द स्क्वायर से भी कर सकते थे. वो सब तरीके कन्वेंशनल है ना, दैट यू गाइज नो ऑलरेडी, बिकॉज दिस इज, आई थिंक यू हैव गॉन थ्रू दीस काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स, बट आई एम गिविंग यू न्यू आउटलुक टू सॉल्व डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चंस इन लेस देन 20 सेकंड्स. नो नहीं, ठीक है, वो भी कल कर लेंगे. जतिन, ये मतलब नहीं है उसका, ओके. Karthik will inform about the class. Okay, so that's all for today. हाँ, इस वीक अलजेब्रा ही करते हैं तनिष्क, राइट. एलआर नहीं करेंगे. सैटरडे को आई डू फंक्शंस, एंड ऑन संडे ऑफ कोर्स वी हैव दिस. सैटरडे को ही अलजेब्रा का वो है ना, दिस आई थिंक दिस थिंग, व्हाट यू कॉल इट, कंप्लीट प्रॉपर वर्कशॉप. टुमारो आई विल टेल यू द टाइमिंग्स. हर 8 घंटे करा सकता हूँ, बट लोग ने वो हो जाते हैं. ऑफलाइन में हो जाता है ये, सामने लोग रहते हैं तो बैठना ही पड़ता है. ऑनलाइन में पीपल स्टार्ट ड्रॉपिंग आफ्टर 4 hours आई हैव सीन. नो नहीं, हाँ भी तो होगा, सेशन लगातार होते रहेंगे. By the way, I hope you enjoyed 2 things, the shifting of origin and the shifting of graphs. By these things also a lot of questions can be solved. Kaushik, 2 to 4 hours. Some days I don't even teach. Depends. My average will be, average is 2.5 hours for the entire month. Not much. Chalo, bye everyone. Good night.